So in today's question, we're going to be looking at Fintech and Proptech, two keywords that people tend to kind of talk about within the property space and certainly financial kind of space as well. But how do they combine, I guess, Marshall, in terms of what the future looks like for both property and also kind of the financial markets, combining with technology to bring it all together?
So I think that Fintech and Proptech are sort of catch-all words for new ways of investing in property in the terms of Proptech and in financial services in the Fintech world.
They're massive, obviously, industries in their own right, aren't they? But they do combine potentially to some
extent. They are huge industries. Obviously, Proptech generally would mean different ways of accessing the property market or transactions being undertaken in the property market. So Proptech as a category, I guess, covers the buying and selling of property in a more fluent and technically easy way. But it also covers the area of investing either in debt-based products, i.e. property-backed lending, or in actually investing in the equity of property, so buying a share of an individual property or a portfolio of properties. And that latter area is where Property Partner has forged a leadership position, really. We're one of the leading Proptech companies in property equity, which means that investors can actually buy shares in a property or a range of properties and get access to the financial benefits of owning a property without having to go through all the trouble of researching and finding their own property and of course the difficulty of spending very large sums of money to acquire individual properties.
Definitely, and it makes sense with obviously the emergence of the technology that's available to allow that function to kind of happen, definitely now.
Yeah, that's right. So technology's made it possible for the first time for people to play in the property market really from their desktop with an amount of money that can range from a few £100s up to many hundreds of £1,000s. And the thing that technology's brought is the ability to essentially diversify very easily, so to buy small stakes in many properties, and the benefit of diversification is very large. It's sometimes lost on investors that to invest in one or two or five properties has considerable risk associated with an individual property. Things can go wrong, either in the due diligence of acquiring a property or in the tenanting of it, or in the subsequent sale of it. Whereas if you invest via the Proptech industry, you can invest in a very wide range of properties and get the benefit of the diversification that brings.
And I appreciate from a customer perspective, there's going to be a range of people that would consider crowdfunding and property crowdfunding specifically. But do you see, with the emergence of, say, Fintech and the emergence of Proptech, are you seeing investors that may not have been in property previously but really like the technology aspect that would maybe consider financial, so Fintech, now considering Proptech because it bridges that gap to some extent? They've got maybe some awareness of how it all kind of comes together.
Well, absolutely. I mean, there are a huge number of individuals who have desire to invest in property, but the challenges of it just make it too difficult. The knowledge gap of where to look, how to find it, how to select it. So the advantage of the Proptech method is that you have experts doing that for you. You can benefit from their expertise and get access, as I said a moment ago, from any suitable for any pocket. So we are finding a lot of people interested in this sector, and they range from the typical technically savvy younger generation right through to retired professionals who have a nest egg that they're willing or looking to protect and build. And in fact, we see investors in all walks of life, professionals who are busy earning salaries, but
Yeah.
want to put a little bit of money aside for building
Absolutely.
pension money or wealth for the next generation.
Yeah. And crowdfunding, we've seen it across lots of different industries, but it certainly seems a very interesting, exciting model from an entry viewpoint, because you're crowdfunding the funds, but you're also crowdfunding the expertise to an extent as well. You are able to leverage that team and that knowledge and that experience within the industry to
Yeah, that's
bring
absolutely
those
right.
opportunities to the table for you to consider.
That's absolutely right. I think when selecting the Proptech or crowdfunding company that you want to
Yeah.
invest with, look very carefully at the skills of the individuals
Absolutely.
running it. Look into the experience and background of the team. Are they experts at what the investments that company is making? As you say, you can really benefit a lot from that experience. And in the case of Property Partner, we have a specific dedicated property team who have many years of expertise, and we rely on them to scour the market for great deals. One of the benefits also from crowdfunding is you're getting the benefit of the investment of the crowd, and the benefits are that you can buy in bulk, you can drive great deals, you get this professional approach, you get the experience of selection and professional management, and that makes it. You also get the benefit of diversification, and that I think makes it a very interesting proposition from a property investment point of view. That's really difficult to do in any other way.
Yeah, it just brings a whole host of opportunities that you can't access as a mainstream investor yourself from an individual level. So yeah,
that's right.
It's really good. Fantastic. Thank you very much.